Fenris-sama, hello. Hello, Hikuku for Cocoa Puff. Not, hello. Maybe likes trucks. I'm doing well after all that nonsense. I'm doing okay. I have definitely still started a lot more normal runs than one-hit wonder runs. I think we like guesstimated. What did we guesstimate? Within the thousands. Nice Gyarados. Hey, Stealth Viper. Oh. I have some sort of start here. I have a relic. I'm dead. I have a liquid memories as well. I'm surprised by how much you liked the Frosthaven series. The game is the sort of game that people who like me would like, in my opinion. Well, I guess I'm down to 3 max HP. How many runs have you missed? 2, about to be 3. Campy, thanks for the 2 years. Appreciate it. Alright, boot sequence. Good work. This fight's winnable too, actually. Get a potion from the shop. I assume that's lethal. Yeah. I'm gonna go for an extremely dubious recycle. The thought here is, if I'm going to win, probably it's by ending up in some sort of turn 1 infinite. And so I'm going to need a recycle. But like, how I got from here to that infinite is feeling a little unknowable. How's my day been? Pretty good. I was up very late. I watched League Worlds. No? Actually, Hello World's okay here. League Worlds didn't even start until... what? 5 a.m. my time or something? I honestly don't remember, but something like that. So I was up very late. Should have used the attack potion first, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, I'm dead. This is unsurprising. I got a lot further than I thought it would, to be honest. Like, sure, I have reached the Act 1 boss's defect before, but the start of that act was bad. Zam. Colonel Falls Hollow. The Watcher is the weakest character. I think the Watcher died faster than every other character in that rotation. I don't think Silent died on turn 1. Ironclad fought against Bird Cultist, and as such survived. Decent way. Hey Tenmata, doing okay. It's very rainy here. Pick some people up from the airport in 3 hours. That is late. Am I continuing the challenge until I beat it? It feels like it's out of my control. A crippling cloud? I think a crippling cloud. Buy all of my gold. I'm pretty sure this has to buff itself next turn, so we hit this with 2 strikes. And then this shouldn't be able to kill me. Yeah, because I either have 3 strikes or 2 defends, right? Wait, it's attacking for 11? Maybe it could have killed me. Am I doing this for fun or for charity? I'm doing this for my Twitch stream. It's the least overkill possible, I think. Oh. That's fine. Which asked me to take on this challenge. No, I stream video games on the internet. And that's what I'm doing at the moment. Turnip's okay. My deck is very bad. Ooh, I kind of needed a lot of gold from this floor. Instead, I have chosen to immediately die. Or not. Wheels, fine. This is dead, unfortunately. Way too far behind. Maybe you just try to beat Guardian here, and then you get a broken Pandora's box. Maybe, like, use cards help me beat Guardian? I don't know. The thing is, I don't beat Guardian anyway. So... Is it only after Act 1 that events can kill you? Nope. No. Events can always kill you. Send card? Okay, I did find a well-laid plans at least. It's very difficult to block for enough. I think this is a plans upgrade, but like I don't know. Fire potion now because I'm going to have to anyway, and this way if I draw a crippling cloud I don't have to break the shield at all. Now that I'm here though, I want a crippling cloud next turn. I can double strike this turn and have weak a bit longer. This is a hard fight, actually. I have to decide if I'm playing this or not. Oh, no, I fucked up. Oh well. Is noticeably not neutralized. Either is that. Oh. Wait, the whale gave you a bonus, Gyarados? That's neat. Frozen Grimjaw. Alright, I do not have weak on this. It's a bit concerning. The problem is 2 turns from now I have to block for 20 and that's real hard. This is probably where I die. I can still dagger thrown to neutralize. No luck. Alright, GG. Whales, thanks for 50 months. Appreciate it. Hey, thanks for the 68 months. You also only have 1 HP. I'm sorry to hear that. I need both to hit left. I can just go strike, actually. Okay, easy. We transform a defend into a... What do I even transform it into? Glacier? Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that. What is the success rate being? That's not what this is about. Nearly won a 1 HP Act 4 silent round earlier, but dumbly hit a spiker before blocking and died. Oh, A4 means Ascension 4. Gotcha. I read that as Act 4. Cool. Hey Queeb, how are you? Eruption doesn't deal enough damage. Did McQuabe? I did. My approach increasingly is to just never go outside. McQuabe is referring to current drama. There was a convention for streamers. And conventions for streamers are interesting because leading up to them, there's a lot of like pent up excitement. And then during them, there's a lot of like trying to do everything or FOMO if you're not there. And then for the like 2 to 4 weeks afterwards, there's just like catastrophic fallout. People just do not make good decisions. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I stopped going to them. May, I think you have at least 2 hit points. Like the Olympic Village at TwitchCon. I've never heard. Okay, maybe this is just that I'm not in the right circles or whatever, but I have never heard like damning allegations about someone based on their behavior at the Olympic Village. I've heard that there's lots of sex, but I've heard that it's like consensual and desired. You heard controversy and started wondering if we're going to get a video about magic ban affecting the economy. I do think the Magic the Gathering bans are a little bit interesting, but they're not interesting for me to make a video about them. Not interesting enough yet. Wasn't there some big scandal about drugs and drinks at TwitchCon this year? There is always. Just every single time. What you get at a Twitch convention is you get a bunch of young men who have sat inside of a computer for years and being told that they are remarkable, interacting with a bunch of young women who have the ability, if they desire, to date like all sorts of humans who do not sit inside of a computer getting told that they're great. And then you run into the young man feeling entitled to attention or affection from those women. And the woman being like, no. And then, yeah. Ochikola, thanks for 9 months. Appreciate it. Kujato, thanks for the sub. Thank you, Witch McLeeds. I don't know if I'm doing an incredible job of explaining it. The highest floor this has gotten to is 56. Difference is that I sit in front of a computer and I'm actually great. I mean, I have dated since becoming a streamer. The way I have done it is like via dating apps, seeking people who are interested in dating me. And then if they're like, actually, I'm not getting the right vibe from this, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I will try dating someone else. It's, it is in no way that I am a more desirable human being than these other people. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not either for what for what it's worth. Dab. But I think the difference in processes maybe perhaps worth noting. Being on dating apps a while, probably the most demotivating experience of your life. Why? Do I have hot person privilege? Dating apps are like... My experience on dating apps is that depending on how much work I want to put in, I could usually get myself like a coffee date with someone once every 1 or 2 weeks, which was enough for me. That wasn't like a ludicrous amount of work that I was putting in. That was just like a pretty reasonable amount of work. And to be honest, like, they're internet strangers, right? Like, I don't know them, so I'm not really looking for more than a coffee date. If you go on a coffee date, you had to like chat with someone for 30 minutes or an hour or whatever and meet somebody new. And that is fine. Like, that's an enjoyable activity by itself. And if something more than that happens, then like, yay, but mostly just a way to meet new people. Your experience is that dating in your 30s is easy. I remember in my 20s having some like fear that in my 30s like everyone would have already like settled down and gotten married and like had kids and stuff, and it would just be impossible to date. But yeah, my actual experience with dating in my 30s is more that you have a lot of people who are mature and understand what they want, and sometimes it's you, and then that's fun. Raven Soares, thanks to the 28 months. I'm saying you just need to wait 5 to 10 more years for people to actually mature. Possibly yourself as well, for what it's worth. We are all maturing. At least I hope we are. That's better than the alternative. I'll go question mark over shop. I think probably I die before I get very far in this act. This is the first time tonight that I've looked at an act and just been like, gee, all of these paths seem kind of bad. You recommend marriage personally? I feel like... I mean, yeah. Happy for you. I take a hold with a stance potion and 1 HP. Oh, true. Thanks to 22 months. Appreciate it. I have a friend with a young child, and he is so cute. I'm gonna take an early-ish rush down and hope that I don't die before I get to use it, I guess. I don't think I have to use a potion here. Definitely using a potion here increases my chance to win the fight, but simply draw well. Okay. Usually when you get a lesson learned, you get to start resting at campfires, but I guess in this spot that's not great. I'm gonna upgrade Reach Heaven specifically because of my potions, I think. Great Eruption. Eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. That's the Lagavulin who starts off debuffing you, right? Can you believe that I still don't know this? I just look it up every time, and so I never have to learn it. Just every single time, I just Google it. Is this learned helplessness? Is this what learned helplessness means? Caramel Ash, hello, good morning. Flames are Sentry's Horned Beast equals Norbert. So here's the deal. I was right that this is Lagavulin, right? It's just when there's red font jumping around and it says eviscerated and chopped, I just assume that's a gremlin mob, to be honest. Anyway, we have 1 HP, so I think we have to go for... I think you gotta go for it there, right? However, I'm now dead. Actually not dead. It's survivable, I guess. Wait, is it? No, it isn't. No, I've changed my mind. It isn't survivable at all. I think I can survive one of the turns, but not the other. I don't have enough damage. Slim Java, thanks for 30 months. It's too bad. That was a good start. Turns out I also can't survive this turn. Have I touched Frostpunk 2? I didn't enjoy Frostpunk 1, so... When a sequel was released, I was like, oh, okay. I don't like that game. Was where my brain went. Hey, Draco Bob. Yeah, I don't like the real-time strategy stuff with pause where there's a lot of micromanaging you can do to like make your buildings work better and stuff. It just kind of it forces me to be the one who chooses how much of the micromanaging I'm gonna do, and then it just feels like so much work and not fun. And I spend the entire time wishing that the devs had made it so this wasn't my problem. Thanks, Draco Bob. Last night a friend asked you about Frostpunk 2 and your response was they released the second one. It was like a pretty big release. Like it was front page of the Steam store and stuff. Kind of thought I would go the way of no pausing like I did in FTL. Well, yes, but it, like, FTL has support for doing that, like hotkeys and stuff. Frostpunk kind of, I mean, it kind of does. The thing is, if I'm going to play like an RTS no pause, it needs to at least have the interface of like StarCraft 1. Like, it doesn't have to have the best RTS interface ever, but if it's worse than StarCraft 1, a game that is now like 30 years old or something, which was the first time that I played an RTS without pause, I'm going to have trouble wanting to play it. And yeah, there are a few games that I could play without pause that just like the interface is so bad that I have no interest. Do I want a Carter move? Kind of. I also made a sequel to StarCraft. Yeah, and, you know, if the world were everything that I wanted it to be, the RTSs that were released would have at least the interface it is in StarCraft 2, but, you know, I have tempered my expectations based on constant exposure to reality. Can I kill an elite? A flaming elite? Probably. The Fortress Mental? A lot of damage. Okay. I'm feeling like the Watcher's starts have been pretty good tonight. Triple Louse is a surprisingly fatal turn 1. I think Ironclad's chance of winning a Holy Fight is so low that even though this almost certainly results in me dying to that elite, I still go this way. I can't imagine what could happen that would result in me not dying to this elite, but like, I guess we get a mango on that question mark and then really good rewards from the hallway fights and kill a gremlin knob with a good potion or something is the answer. I just think all the other options are even worse. Ashes of Dreams, thanks for the sub. A lot of thinking and explanation to do to die to Jawworm on turn 1. Yeah. And draw 3 strikes in the same turn, feels bad. StarCraft 2 made less money than the Celestial Horse mount in World of Warcraft. Did it make more than $0 though? All it has to do is make more than $0 when you like take how much it made and subtract how much it cost to make, right? Kind of. I guess only kind of. There's also opportunity cost, I suppose. Fucking horse mounts. Welp. Think of the shareholders. Think of the customers. You need a return on whatever the investment was that matches the cost of capital. Yeah, that sounds probably true. We go for this? Okay. I have warped tongs. Bet I don't have a bit more gold for that mental fortress as well. Now RTS is a dead genre killed by MOBA. I remember when League of Legends like first became a thing I knew existed, and I was a person who had followed some StarCraft, and I just remember thinking like that this is so much easier than StarCraft. Like they only have to control one unit, like. And then I actually played some League of Legends and I was like, wow, I am so bad at StarCraft that I can't even control one unit. Which was a very humbling experience. We go again? I mean, we have to. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. There isn't a line here. That's too bad. Did I play the Dota Warcraft 3 map? I did not, no. Did I get mad lucky somehow? Well, I'm dead. So must not have gotten that lucky. But yeah, pathing to have question marks before a shop is kind of like standard operating procedure when you're trying to high roll Act 1. SOP. Furthest I've gotten is the heart fight. Orm just attacks for 12 on turn 1. It's unhinged. Honestly, just unreasonable. Ironclad can flawless the Jawworm fight. It is one of the fights that Ironclad actually can win on floor 1. Well, Is it impossible for Ironclad to beat JORBS? I don't think that's true. Maybe you're right. All monsters. Jawworm. Attacks for 12. You need it to attack for 12 and then bellow. Then it has to thrash, which is an attack for 12 again. And then bellow. And then I think you can kill it. It goes chomp. If you get to choose exactly which cards you are playing at all times. That's Jawworm. So on turn 1 you play 3 defends. On turn 2 there's only 1 defend left in your deck, so you can't survive Thrash, but you can survive Bellow, which doesn't have an attack. But then it has 5 strength. And on that turn you will play Strike, 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 so you've dealt 18 damage. And then the next turn it thrashes, you need to draw 3 defends again, which you can do. And then it has 5 block. The next turn you play Bash Strike, which deals another 12 damage through its 5 shield. So at that point you've dealt 30 damage. And then the turn after that it has 9 block and you play Strike, Strike, Strike. You've dealt 48 damage. Yeah, that kills it. It is a semi-obscene series of events that have to happen for that to be the case. But, you know, it is possible. Hey, London. You know, we did the math and there is only one beatable fight. I don't think that's true. I think Ironclad can beat Lice and Jawworm. I'm not sure Ironclad can beat Slimes. The challenge is pronounced ow, sure. Ow. Let's watch your time again. Floor per day. One hit wonder. Watch your month. What is the difference between these things? We go for elites. We go this way and get a really good question mark into a good shop. Like we get 250 for regret or whatever. Just curious about why I'm showing up every 2 minutes. Possible. Does card reward prioritization change more than I expected it to with this challenge? No. I have a pressure points. Oh, thank God I'm dead. It's okay though, I played pressure points. Yeah, I'm not sure that I can win this fight as Ironclad, because getting frailed into attacked for 10 just kills me. Maybe it's like, if I get attacked for 10, well... Get attacked for 10 turn 1, I can defend, strike, and then strike, strike, strike the next turn, and then I think I still die at the end. I'm pretty sure I can win that fight. You can definitely start with Prismatic Shard if you want. So when? No. I need one of each. Nice. Your mayor got indicted for taking all the bribes. New York? Strangely, that doesn't tell me as much as I feel like it should about your situation. New York? Yeah. Yeah. We take auto shields. I definitely considered taking 1 damage there. I hope they get fined for more than they were bribed for. That feels like it would be reasonable, doesn't it? Okay, close. I almost had him. It was real close. It was meant to Miracle Strike last turn. Maybe it never matters, actually, with exactly how much HP that JORBS started with. Okay. It's the dream. I wonder if you just buy Gambler's Brew here? Take Vajra. Gambler's Brew is certain. Oh, wrong order. Gambler's Brew is certainly an integral component to winning one of these runs. Possible to get 3 or 4 of the same gremlin. I don't know. No, it isn't. Alright, that was confusing. I was going to say I don't think so, but then I realized halfway through that I just knew that the answer was no. Then I said I don't know. And I understand why that's confusing. That's very good. Can I play bad? I don't think so. Like if I draw any of those 3 cards instead of a defend, I'm fine. Losing the fire potion is too bad. Ooh, talk to the hand, okay. Pull up a potion belt, maybe? Empty body? Empty body with flurry? This is lethal. Good. Tranquility with flurry talk to the hand? Probably. A Vajra for the flurry. Huh. I think this shop is bad enough that I'm just card removing. I do have to card remove. I guess I could play for exclusively Pandora's box. If I'm not doing that, I kind of have to card remove. Okay, 63, 78, 108. That is lethal. Teardrop, Locket, second, talk to the hand. Talk to the hand is a bit slow. Yeah, like this. Alive though. Liquid bronze is decent against Hexagoost. I'll take a crescendo, even though it kind of just kills me a little bit. Turn 1 is the hard part for Watcher. It's a good turn 1 though. I actually think this is a pretty good use of my miracle. Getting another 21 damage there. Hey Momo! Act 2. Don't think I get to take these. Don't love those. Alright, let's try to fill up on potions. I'm dead. Yeah. Turn 1 back 2, you're like... What's the math? I think you're like 60% to get attacked for 18 or more on turn 1 of Act 2. So that will often kill us if we have 1 HP and a bad turn 1 and reach it. I have a delivery outside my front door, so I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay. I have cantaloupe and a fork. It is in a plastic container. You're gonna have to let it slide this one time, Twitch chat. How much max HP does it give? Clearly not more than 12. I'm going to the elite. Fuck out. YOLO. Don't think this is one of the ones I can win. Sorry, I can no longer talk because my mouth is full of cantaloupe. Also, actually possible that none of them were one of the ones I could win. Anybody watching League Worlds? What else is new in the world of video games? There was TwitchCon, obviously. Already talked a bit about TwitchCon. I'm good with not talking about it anymore. $5 a.m. game starts is kind of rough. One Hit Wonder has absolutely been completed on Lower Ascension. I'm pretty sure it's been completed on Ascension 22. You hope the cantaloupe is one in a melon. I mean, it's okay. It's pretty good. One in a melon, though. Uh-oh. There's a close WoW boss race. That's cool. How long do those go? It's like when new stuff gets released for World of Warcraft, the guilds try to do it faster than the other people, right? Two weeks? And they're within 1% of each other on the final boss? How long does the final boss go? I'm considering putting my cat in timeout. He's doing the yowling right now. Can unite. Oh, I should feed him. Thank you. Thank you for explaining. Six bots took 300 pulls at 1 to 6 minutes each. Do they like farm up better gear? I guess I'm confused. Why would you not just farm until you were strong enough to actually beat it without it taking forever? Oh god. Just a second. Zephyr has... There's a limit to the amount of gear they can get in a week from raids. Sure, but can they not get more by... I guess I don't understand. Anyway. Zephyr has discovered that if he attacks my other cat, I pay attention to him. Which has led to some very bad behavior. He's in timeout. So they're learning the mechanics, okay. And the time spent learning the mechanics is more valuable than time spent farming stronger items would be. They are programming add-ons and writing spreadsheets to get DPS and healing timing. What? Oh my god, that was a good floor. Wow, that was a good floor. Wow. Okay, that was a good floor. I don't think I can kill an elite, can I? Yeah, that was a bad floor, on the other hand. Reading is basically writing code to tell everyone what to do and when to do it. Huh. I think that simultaneously makes it sound more and less exciting to me. Okay, symbiotic virus. Okay, now I can kill some elites. We go for it. This is not one of the ones I can kill. Double block potion though. I think I could maybe kill Gremlin Knob and could probably kill Legavillain. Maybe I can kill this one. Okay. Buffer. Buffer feels relevant to my interests. Lets me solve for stone calendar. Exactly. Just what I was thinking. Okay, this is always Gremlin Knob or Legavillain. We upgrade Buffer, clearly. This might get to Act 2. Buffer Dark Orb's very good against Slime Boss too. Is that lethal? 15, 55. Quite. Okay, this is looking like a new defect PB. Buffer is just very good in this fight. As is Dark Orb, Act 2. I think it's Electrodynamics over Biased Cog. I wonder how many runs of defect I have attempted in this mode to reach the end of Act 1 and be offered these 3 boss relics. We go Fusion Hammer and get an Apotheosis. Well, it'll happen. New PB. What day is that? The 25th? This was the line where I thought maybe I could win this fight sometimes. But yeah, I just die next turn, right? I think this is actually unbeatable. Ironclad PB is like 4-5 or something. I had one run where I got a feed transform. I survived the first fight, and then on like the second floor I got a feed transform. And then I died in the first turn of the next fight. But like, I could see it. I could see my name up there in lights. That's not the good face. The boss. Just restart? I have 3 fucking rares in my deck. What the fuck? Like my best start all night. That's unlucky. Oh no, I'm weak. I was also dead without being weak, in fairness. Good night, Draco Bob. Might be time to play a normal run. Let's start Silent Month. I was gonna wait until October, but it's fine. We'll do a Silent Month preview.